People, this is your girl Blue Nola. I'm in the building with another reading. I hope all is well. Another installment. Let's get into it. So there are a few topics and people I want to talk about today. Yeah, let's get into it. But first and foremost, happy Monday. I hope you're well. The Mike Tyson fight was very interesting. Give me a give me a one if you felt like that was a legitimate fight, or give me a two if you felt like it was a scheme set up by Todd. Like, was it just to like put something together to get the bag? Were they really serious about this fight? I think I'm gonna pull a card or two around it. But yeah, Netflix was acting a damn fool, but I just was like, this was feeling faulty to me going into it, and then it felt faulty to me like as I was watching it, and it just felt like Tyson wasn't really throwing any type of punches. And I know a lot of people kept saying, well, he's 58, and I'm like, they got 58-year-olds and 60-year-olds and 70-year-olds who out here putting hands on people, right? I know everybody is different and everybody's body is different, but it just felt like he wasn't even trying at some point. Then he came out saying that, he literally, some months ago almost died. And so he was just grateful to be able to be in this, for this opportunity. I think it's honestly, if you could get the bag and do what you got to do, I think it's all good. Right. And also too, walk away with 20 to $30 million. Right. So I think hey, it is what it is. But let's get into the reading. And again, thank you for coming through. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. Don't forget, I am running a special on the website, which is at bluenolatarot.com for the holidays, only for November. But yeah, let's jump into this reading. Spirit, give me the reading. Give me the energy around Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Was that like a real legitimate fight? And was it a legitimate fight that turned into like a little hookup situation? Was it always a little rook-up situation? Like, what was the validity? I mean, what is the authenticity around that fight with Jake Paul and Mike Tyson? I just want to kind of get a feel for it. I know one thing, they're laughing all the way to the damn bank. I can promise you that. It feels faulty to me in so many ways, even though they tried to make it look like this was a real fight in the beginning. I do feel like it kind of changed course a little bit once Mike Tyson got sick. But to me, is a money grab. When you see that King of Pentacles, that's a money grab situation along with that Six of Pentacles. We about to get the bag, right? This is what it talks about. But I do feel like when Mike Tyson got sick, that did kind of change course a little bit. It makes you feel like, first of all, it started off with, we about to get the bag. Let's just start there. We're about to get the bag. We're about to make some money. We're about to make something pop. Six of Pentacles energy here. We're about to get that bag. King of Pentacles energy. We're about to walk away with the damn bag. We're about to laugh all the way to the bank. And that's exactly what they're doing. Celebrating, right? Their victory in duping the world, in my opinion. Also, they have Page of Swords energy. That also tells you that there's some faultiness with this, right? Page of Swords in reverse energy, that's faulty energy to me. That's a deceptive energy, manipulation energy, all talk, no action energy. It tells you right here in the messages. And don't be surprised if that guy Jake does it again with the next person and the next person, since people clearly like to see stuff that's foolishness. I do feel like it kind of changed course a little bit in terms of Mike Tyson, because he does have Chariot / Three of Swords energy. So this could very well be like, okay, my condition, I'm older, I had a medical condition, taking it easy, right? This is what it talks about, that Chariot in reverse energy that talks about, I'm not really going, like, that's like saying we went into it trying to, like, thinking this was like a great scheme set up by Todd, but then I got sick, and then we really put something together to make it like, just to kind of make it look whatever it need to look like. To me, it is giving scheme set up by Todd, period. But especially once he got sick, or once he came out the loop, this is when we're still going to move forward with it, right? We're still going to move forward because we got money on the table. We need to renegotiate what this looks like. But we're about to make this bag. We're about to get this money. We're about to get these coins. And ultimately, they both walked away with the bag. Even in their justice aspect, If you look at the justice aspect, that's just also telling you there's something about it not being legit, right? They have Page of Swords and they have justice aspects, which tell you it's not legit. And at the end of the day, they capitalized off a moment. This is a 58-year-old man fighting a 20-something-year-old guy. First of all, bunch of bull crap. But beyond that, I do feel like, he went into it kind of saying he gonna put something into it. But once he got sick, I think that's where he kind of changed course and was just doing that look. Like there were moments he really could have hit him and he just did not, right? So, and Jake Paul, admitted that he was taking it easy. So this is giving, a scheme set up by Todd. In my opinion, and especially once he got sick, they had to decide, okay, we're going to move forward with this. How is this going to look? How is this going to look? Baby, Mike Tyson was doing the most shot. Baby, there's not one woman in the world that wanted to see none of that. Okay? Put it up, Mike Tyson. Take it down and put it up. Okay? Everybody, it's like, what is going on here? Not even, Mike Tyson was a fine man back in his day, but not even fine, not even sexy, child. What is going on? So anyway, that is on Mike Tyson and that Jake Paul fight. Again, put in your opinion what you thought it was. And then Netflix, child, what was going on with them, child? So Netflix couldn't get it together. 3 of Cups energy. That's all about like shit, just almost like overload. That's like overload energy. But somebody is going to get fired. That talks about an isolated incident and somebody's going to be reprimanded for it. Somebody, they might not get fired, but they may be on a journey soon. Like, you know how a lot of times stuff happens, they don't fire you right away, but eventually you say bye-bye. You messing people money up. People start complaining, right? Another journey card, the person who was in charge of pressing that button or whatever, that department, that area, jail, a real meeting. You might find, I don't know. We don't hear a lot about the Netflix business, but somebody might be taking a nice little trip down the road. So anyway, that is on that. Let me jump to this next topic, and I'm going to keep these cards. I'm going to just shuffle them. The situation with Plies, right? So Plies is suing, let me get some oil. Plies is suing Meg Thee Stallion, Glorilla, Cardi B, and Soulja Boy. I felt like I was counting the minutes till Soulja Boy came out and started going cuckoo. I was like 5, 4, 3, 2. Like I was literally counting the minutes. All right. So he eventually came out going crazy. So Plies is suing Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B. Well, he's claiming that it's really about like I guess whoever is whatever. He's suing these people about the music. Let's ask if Plies is going to be successful in getting any sort of settlement with this. And they have the Hangman, the 8 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups. What you ask for, you just might not receive. Let me stop it. It's just like they're going to be able to prove with that Hangman like that. Like, dude, this is not like they're going to be able to prove. When you see that Hangman, that 8 of Pentacles, and that 4 of Cups along with the Ace of Swords, you are not the original source of this music, right? Like the Ace of Swords is the source. The Ace of Swords is literally the source. You're not the origin or the source of that, right? You may walk away with your hands folded, Plies, in this situation, okay? The bag that you thought you was going to get, I think you kind of, you might want to rethink. I feel like there's gonna be like, they're gonna, I guess, deal with it, address it, what have you. But this source card tells you everything you need to know. You are not the initiator. You are not the source of it. You are not the creator of it. This beat goes back years. This is what it's showing. This is years. Somebody else sat there and designed it. A whole nother person made that sacrifice, designed it. You have nothing to, like, yeah, you made it. If anything, you need to be going and pay this man. This man need to sue all of y'all. Especially if you use his beat unauthorized, he need to sue all of y'all. But yeah, it's coming up like he is not the source. Did Plies know that or feel like Soulja Boy was gonna come out and go cuckoo? Give me the energy around Plies. And the World card is here. He felt like it was gonna come. World card at 4 of Pentacles. Like, when you see those messages, that's like saying, he knew it was going to be some static. You know, he knew it was going to be somebody that was going to speak and have something to say about it, right? He's got the Four of Pentacles, not speaking on it yet. The Hierophant, almost like going back to the drawing board. Hierophant is basically saying, let's get reorganized around this, because now I don't feel like they didn't know that, but I feel like it became a big deal to where it could affect them, right? So it almost makes you feel like, you know how people got to go back and I know Marvin Gaye's family is always suing everybody for using things that sound similar to them, but the Hierophant in reverse is also saying like you may not, you're reaching, you're very much so reaching. This represents an incomplete mission. You may not get anything out of it per se. This is not set in stone. And even that Hierophant, again, you're not the originator of it. You're not the person who put it together. Like, good luck to your Plies, okay? And as far as him knowing Soulja Boy was coming out, I feel like he knew. That Hierophant also represents he knew he was going to come out and talk his crap. Will he eventually respond to that? He has the Five of Cups. That feels like yes. That's a yes to me. Eight of Cups. It may be, it is at some point he will address it, right? It's at some point he will address it. You know, when people are going through litigation, they really need to be careful about what they say, but it does show, right? People who on the internet that like to talk, that's what they do, that's their content. Eventually, he gonna bring it up. Three of Pentacles is to bring up what happened, how it happened, his take on it, even if it's in a direct or indirect way. That's what it talks about. His Devil card is here in reverse energy for Plies. And again, he's like, I have a freedom to, you know, to investigate this, look at this, claim was mine. He does feel like something's going on with it, but good luck to him. All right. I wish him all the best. I hope they can work it out and settle it. And they do have a settlement aspect there, like they're going to settle it. Now, again, for money exactly, but it does feel like it's going to be settled. Okay, let's get into the next thing. Megan Good and old Jonathan Majors have finally gotten engaged, right? I heard on Instagram, was it Twitter? I believe I'm never really on Twitter, guys. But I heard on Twitter that they were married, right? And obviously they never corrected that or what have you, and now they're engaged. Give me the energy around Megan Good and what's the man named? Jonathan Slave Masters. I mean, not Masters. Jonathan Slaves Majors. He always looked like a slave that's running away. Give me the energy around that. Okay. They could end up actually getting married. Will it last? That's a whole different story. Let's pull a few more. They could try to get married, guys. It's there. I think I talked about this on the last reading when we redid their reading. And we talked about the potential for them to get married. It seems like he's pretty serious about it. He has his messages here in his Knight of Wands. That represents to take the initiative to make a change, right? To pull her closer into his life. This is actually, they're very happy about this, wanting to communicate this. He feels like he's made the right choice and the right decision in this. His relationship with her is a little bit more solid than it has been with other people. In his Five of Pentacles, he feels like he's in a good spot with her, a good place with her, right? Right? He does show in his messages still trying to maintain and sustain in his career. It's going to be hard though, because even though, like, I know he had that incident with the lady, and I don't want to keep revisiting that. At the end of the day, he had more than just that incident with the lady. He had people coming out the woodwork saying he ain't no joke, right? So the incident with the lady was one thing, but they got a lot of people that was talking about him. He is who he is, guys. I don't care what nobody say, right? I don't have no real problem with this guy, but he has in his messages Emperor and Three of Swords energy. This is somebody, you know, regardless of what he's putting on in front of us. I know they've been dealing with each other for a couple of years now, but he still is who he is. He still has made certain decisions in his life, in his past position. This Emperor reverse represents somebody who was in abusive situations and did have abusive behavior and created some real tension with some people. I don't feel like that situation where people are accusing him is over. When you look at these messages, this feels like people are still going to be coming after him. He has the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and that Seven of Pentacles is really representing some type of result. Some of these results will fall into indecision. Some of them will fall off, but it still will hurt him. So when you see his Four of Pentacles, it still will hurt his image, his career. Yeah, we saw him. We don't know what was happening in the car, right? Before he got out and started running and all this stuff. But the situation with the lady, the situation where all these other women said stuff, and it didn't help him that his lawyer came out and said, well, when he was younger, he was making some bad decisions. Sir, ma'am, sir, whatever. But it does show it will continue to affect his career. So don't be surprised if you'll see him still struggling, right, with his career and all of that. I feel like people can change, and I do feel like with his Knight of Wands with her, was specifically Megan Good, I do feel like this does show up well for him. Like, he does want to really be different and be, and show up and, all of that. But I still feel like you can't, a person don't change overnight. When a person is exhibiting negative, abusive behavior, hopefully that therapy works. But he is Emperor in reverse. So we'll see. Like, I wish him the best of luck. I don't really have no problem with the guy, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the next one. They look pretty happy together. All right. Sometimes they be looking awkward in their kisses and their like body language. I mean, if I'm sleeping with the man every day and we kicking it and we on a regular basis, well, why all the awkwardness? This was so crazy. All right, so that's on that. Give me the energy around Nicki Minaj and Plies. Nicki Minaj and Ray J. Ray J went on social media, did an interview with this preacher man. And it basically talked about how he felt he was in a dominatrix skit with Nicki Minaj. And that, he keep thinking about her. Give me the energy around Ray J. He is crazy as hell. Was he just trolling or was he dead ass serious? Give me the energy around Ray J. Homeboy said he was like, he been thinking, baby. He ain't playing, okay? Okay, Ray J is not playing. Ray J been contemplating, baby, and visualizing. Ray J over here having romantic feelings for Nicki Minaj. She is not even playing, okay? At first, I'm like, this boy gotta be trolling. You up here talking crazy. That lady got a whole husband that'll pop you upside your head. He been in jail 50 and 11 times. And you over here talking about you've been having fantasies about Nicki Minaj. Well, Nicki Minaj thinking you a coop on the clock. Okay? But this is basically showing, like, he definitely is, when I say, the Four of Swords is about a person that's contemplating, a person that's just all in feeling something, sitting back in the corner and thinking. And then, of course, his Knight of Wands is here, and it represents his romantic energy towards her, visualizing her. All those good old energy, lover, all that. So, chill. Give me the energy around Nicki Minaj. What she think about Reggie talking crazy on the internet? He talking about she was a dominatrix. Oh my God. Something like that, y'all. Something like that. That just shows you Ray J will be in some straps, getting whipped by somebody soon. Give me the energy around, how does Nicki Minaj feel about Ray J talking that mess? Bless his heart. I'm a married woman. Like, she going past that. I'm a married woman. I don't feel like, Ray J going through something. But here, it looks like she ain't gonna make no big drama about it. And even her Nine of Pentacles and her Strength card. Strength card for a person's health is somebody who's struggling in health. And even in the Nine of Pentacles, Ray J seemed like he'd been kind of on one. But Ray J do have, like, he has some... You could sit here and say, okay, well, I'm not gonna go there with him. I'm not gonna let you, like, I could see her just, maybe mentioning it. But I don't feel like she gonna just totally destroy him, especially when he was talking about he was gonna have suicide tendencies and all of that. You know, she could really attribute this to some of his mental health, right? So I don't feel like she's gonna really drag him out. Because he did talk about how he wanted. We remember we did the video on Ray J. We talked about him having suicide tendencies. How did old Kenny the old Petty feel about hearing this? Kenny had been slapped you, broke you in two. You'd be over there talking about if I had one wish, I would be quiet, not talk my mouth in, stop talking on that. If I had one wish. On one. You know, Kenny Petty, like the type of person, like to me, he full of it. Right? Like I can see Kenny Petty saying, you know, like, you know, when you see that moon card, I can see Kenny Petty say, I understand what he was doing, you know, understand how you feel, but even in Nicki's part, you could feel like there's some like Ray J trying to go viral, right? Ray J just saying stuff. Ray J don't have that to say. Ray J, you know, he sat there and waited till the interview was about to come out to make that big drama. You know, it almost makes you feel like he wanted that moment to build up to have those views, right? Take that video down. I'm gonna pull you off the pulpit. Then go talk about Nicki Minaj. All this is about moments. All this is about saying stuff. But he does have a mental health thing. But I can see what Kenny Petty, even though, like, okay, we understand he going through something and he, you know, he be on one and he crashing out. But at the same time, it's still disrespectful, you know? Kenny Petty has a card of danger, and irrational. So I can see him still saying, I get it, I got it. But yeah, don't play with me. Yeah, he a street person anyway. So street men don't be with all that dumb shit. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the next thing. I know I'm moving pretty quickly because I want to make sure we get everything in. How long I've been talking? 21 minutes. All right, so next person we're going to do is a Diddy update. Give me the energy. Will those prosecutors get Diddy in a pickle? They're claiming he out here running the jail chair. He walked in the party in the county jail. Then the girls out striking, yes, right. He over there running a jail chair. Give me the energy around. Will Diddy get into further trouble? Will he be able to make bail? Will they even just get this fool bail? Hell no, trouble. He got the message of more trouble coming his way. Obstacles, delays, trouble. Did they really find notes of him trying to circumvent? Yep, in his jail cell. Really found notes of him trying to circumvent. 9 of Swords. Dude, is he really getting them prisoners to give all the, you know, phone time and giving them, you know, paying all their commissary? Give me the energy around that. Devil card, you know, hey. Oh, the Lover's card, partnership energy. That's like saying you manipulate now. You know, that's like saying you manipulate now. Some of them want to be able to speak on that too. Right? That's what it talks about. Paying that commissary. Some of them enjoying it. Others will tell. 4 of Cups, he's made alliances with them people, chill. He done went in there and made some real alliances. This is like talking about he got a little group of little people he cool with. But it does show his messages in that Lover's card, right? He's going to face some conflict behind that. But he does show being able to, you know, guess he got them rolling, child. He got them rolling. He does not feel like he getting no what you call it? No bond. Child. Goodbye. Is he manipulating the media with his children, trying to, or can the man get a happy birthday? I mean, what's going on? Is this all strategic, or can a man get a happy birthday, Spirit? Give me the energy around Diddy. Is he using that media to do that? And this is a crafted plan, right? I've thought about it. Give me the energy again. This is strategic. This is why the prosecutors are after him, right? Now, the Swords energy, strategic, and your 8 of Cups is honestly, you know, I think it's okay for his kids to wish him happy birthday. I don't really feel like they've individually done it. They've never done it as a group. I've never really seen the kids. I have seen the kids wish him happy birthday. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I have seen them do that. But they do feel like it's a ploy. State's case is strong. Why are they worrying about all this? Are their case strong enough to get him? They worrying about everything. Judgment card, Two of Swords. They do fear that he could sway people. The Judgment card and the Two of Swords. Very persuasive. You know, changing people's minds. You know, right? Two of Swords, right? Creating like, and he's been doing this. To get people to what? Back down. Right? To disconnect from it. To say something different. This is all going to lead him to trouble. He's got another hearing coming up soon, I guess. This talks about soon. Good luck to you, sir. You need to stay out of trouble and stop trying to, this, like, at this point, it's over for you, baby. All right. Give me the energy around Quincy and AlBSure. What is AlBSure's angle? Quincy making it seem like this man was never, not even in my life like that. Not daddy of the damn year. What is going on? Quincy is not a little kid. He's still your son. What is the angle with AlBSure? Why is AlBSure getting all on the internet with all of this stuff? Why not go through a lawyer, try to do a mediation? Why is AlBSure all on the damn internet? Well, shit, obviously he's not allowed to be communicated with. They're showing some, it's just showing some blockages here. I don't know if he was blocked at one point, but there's a message around being blocked. I feel like AlBSure be clout chasing a little bit too. I do feel like the two things can be true at the same time. I do feel like he does feel like my son, he's still my son regardless. And I'm going to still defend him regardless, right? Regardless of what happened, how our relationship has been, what we've been through, he's still my son. So he has the card of conflict along with the Nine of Swords. So I do feel like he does feel like his son is in a situation here. That Queen of Pentacles, I just think the way he's going about it, this is just showing the way you're going about it, it's going to hurt you. You're not getting anywhere with it, right? You know, you're talking to the public, but this only is going to separate you even further from your son. And this could affect him and his son for years. AlBSure is not caring about that. He's just caring about like saying what he want to say about it. It's to some degree, I feel like he does it because he loves Kim. He cares about Kim. He feels like she was sacrificed. But on the other hand, he does it because to me it's an attention. Like an attention. If I go do a book, I'm going to get attention. If I speak on, I'm going to get attention. There's something about eventually, even though he may not be making a profit today, eventually he'll make a profit from it. I feel like when they run those social medias, Instagrams and stuff, they do get paid from that stuff. But I do feel like two things can be true at the same time. That he feels his son is being manipulated. I do feel like he still has some connection to Kim that pushes him that way. But I do feel like he is also using this to capitalize on this in some way. Right? At the end of the day, there are multiple situations that can be true at the same time. I just feel like as a parent, like there's no need to go to social media and be doing all that. Like to me, it's just giving me like you're making it more about what you want versus what you feel versus what you need to be doing for your child. Most parents wouldn't just keep throwing their children out there like that. You know, it's like he's giving Carlissa. He's giving, he's very much so giving Carlissa, where Carlissa don't have no boundaries. Like at some point when you have grown adult children, you have to handle them a little bit differently, you know? I feel like the relationship is going to continue to separate if he doesn't stop, you know. Not that he can't speak on what but you got to remember, this is this child's mother. You know, this, you know, you got to just do it differently. It's given very much so Carlissa. All right, so I think that is the end of the road for me. I feel like Diddy's situation is still very much so, you know, he's still very much so going to be in trouble under the jail and in the jail. Again, give me the outcome of Diddy one more time. And he has the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Again, strings attached. That means he's still got his hands out there. He's still going through other people. He's still trying to dominate the situation, right? A lot of, you know, some of the stuff they saying, those, you know, like if he was really with underage people, I would love to see all of that. People talking, but we haven't seen any real proof. But I would love to see that. This is Death card is coming through. or along with the Knight of Pentacles. Man, they're going to be saying all kind of stuff about him when he go to court, when he go to trial. Ooh. Good luck to you, sir. The Knight of Pentacles is like saying you are negligent. You had a problem, not just a drug problem, but a sexual addiction. You got a problem, period. All right, y'all, this is Chris Blue Nola. I'm out of here. I don't want to make the video too long. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. Don't forget I'm running a special on the website, BlueNolaTarot.com. BlueNolaTarot.com. This may not be the last video today because I do have some opportunity. The only thing that I'm just reading this now, and it says, Shine says Diddy only gave him $50,000 after 10 years in prison. Admits he tried to spit in his face during a prison visit. If it wasn't for me, he wouldn't be a billionaire. Well, I'm glad this man is speaking up. There, I feel like we did a quick reading on that. I feel like there's some truth to what he's saying as far as like being pulled into the situation. And I know that the DJ guy is like all passionate about it, but I do feel like there's some truth to what he's saying. And you gave this man 50 grand after all that. He basically took a hit in the situation. I do believe what he's saying. I believe that there's a lot. I believe Shine. I believe Shine. All right. Anyway, take care. Stay blessed, encouraged, and empowered. I do feel like Shine need to own his own part in it too, though. I feel like he still has a part to play in this. I don't feel like he was just some innocent guy that was just thrown to the wolves. I feel like there was like he still participated in some way, but I do feel like he took the hit. But anyway, take care, stay blessed, encouraged, and empowered. Have a great day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. Also, don't forget I'm on the website, BlueNolaTarot.com. There is a special for the holidays. This is about to be over with. December will not be the same price point. All right, take care. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.